Yeah, I didn't realise. Oh, that's quite useful, isn't it?
Yeah, no problem, yeah. I'll bring Stephen. Yeah, how are you then, Steve? Superb contacts, M0EBJ. Beautiful, Steve. Thanks for the messages. Back to you, Steve. You're 20 over.
Yeah, did you manage to work any, Andy?
Do you know what? I had my tea, and then I got involved in going on YouTube and looking at some old...
Never stop you. Do you realize? Is it again? Hello. It's them Spaniards. Let's start humour with them.
Sudan, which is just between Brazil and Venezuela. That's amazing, the bank conditions tonight on 20. I've never ever heard South America coming through so strong. Anyway, you're 20 over, Andy. A very good evening to you, Mr. YPG. How's things with you, Steve?
Yeah, very good, mate. All good here. Yeah, I'm fine. Not done much on radio. Had a little bit of a half an hour session early on today, and then just come on, mate. Really, yeah, nice to hear you. I haven't even looped on 20 metres. I couldn't tell this. I don't think this 5,000's ever seen 20 metres. In any case, I need to fix the vertical. I've got a problem with my vertical, Steve. Back garden. I think I've ironed it down. I think to the coaxial cable. I need to change out the end piece. I think I've got water in it, mate. It's gone open circuit on me, go ahead.
Why do you need your vertical? Use your double it, man. That's all I'm using here, and it's working a treat.
Oh yeah, I could do that, but no problem. But the doublet, I feel as if I'm cheating it if I go on those higher bands. The doublet's designed for 80 and 40, no more. That's it. And do you know what? It probably works very well on 20 metres, but yeah, do you know what? I just never do. The vertical is a lovely antenna to use on 20 metres on data, but never used it. I've had one contact on voice on 20 metres, and that's not through it's not through not going on there. Not it's a poor antenna. I just like the idea of a vertical on the higher bands. It's probably not as good as the doublet, but it seems to work nice on the data mode. So just want to get up there and give it a whirl, and then suddenly, bang! That's it. It's not working. So I need to just get it sorted out, mate. Go ahead.
Well, I've got crosscraft R5 vertical, an old about 25 years old, and I've took it down because I've now got the double at work and it's whipping that. But that was a very good reference antenna. That always was my reference antenna for 20 metres and above. The R5, 8 feet in the air. Really, really good antenna, actually. Really good antenna. But I plan about all my antennas. The 40-metre horizontal loop was very close, but the R5 used to win on 20. But this doubler is whipped its arse, Steve, so it's lying down in the garden. Over to you, Andy. M0ABG in the group, M0EBJ.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yeah, well, that's why I took the cobweb down, both Steves. Yeah, I took the cobweb down because I wanted to try my Hustler again. So I left all the radials buried and just took it down, say, probably a couple of months ago. I'm going to keep the cobweb, but I want to try the Hustler on that does. I got 20, 15, and 10. That will tune on 17 and 12 as well, and 6. Not very efficiently, but I done some really good DX on that on 10 metres and 15 metres last year. So that's why I put the Hustler back up. So what was I going to say? The cobweb was quite good. I was due to pick up a lot of noise though on 20 for some unknown reason. So I think I was in the wrong place. I needed to get it right down the bottom of the garden, but if I do that I need 50 metres of coax, so I wasn't going to do that. So back over to you, Steve, G1YPG from M0ABG in the group.
Yeah, let's hope we get to some 6 metre stuff, Andy. That'd be a good test. Try the radio out on 6, wouldn't it? I think when it's open. I remember, I can't remember the last time it was open, but I have tried 6 metres. I think on the Anan, actually. When it's open, very good. You don't need much, I've got what have I got? I've got a wire antenna for 6 metres in the loft. I built from somebody's design. It just runs in the loft. So, I've used that before on 6. 10 metres the vertical, 15 the vertical. But Steve's quite right. You know, probably the doublet output performs them all is the truth of it. And 60 metres, always good fun on 60 when it's open, isn't it? But I haven't had a listen around today. I've been in work today. Normally 60 in a sort of 11, 12, 1 o'clock is when I tend to get on it. But in the summer months, does it run shorter for longer, Steve, 60 metres, Gareth?
I don't really know. I never used 60. I've only had one contact on there, but so I never really used 60 metres. Like, I never used 6 metres either. This has got 6 metres on it. So it'd have been 920, but I never really used it. The only thing I'd say, Andy, Steve, as well for both of you, is the doublet, you get a lot more gain, but obviously the gain is directional on the higher band. So sometimes the vertical is, you know, will actually work better on a certain projection, like where you've got a null on the doublet. But if you've got the gain in the right direction, the doublet will whip it straight away. But yeah, it's a good antenna to have up as a second antenna, though. You're definitely right. I think you've got the right idea, Andy. You've got the choice to choose then. You've got your vertical and your wire, which is tremendous antenna, your wire, Andy. It really is. M0ABG in the group, M0EBJ.
Yep. Yeah, thanks, Steve. So is your doubler. That works well for you. But going back to 60 metres there, I've done 56 DXCCs on that this year, on 60. And on 30, which is another favourite band, these wires are mental on them too. I've done 72 DXCCs on 30 this year, since January. And 60 metres, about now actually, you get stateside, loads of stateside and Caribbean coming through. So 30 watts on data, that's one of my favourite bands, those two. So get on it, both of you, get on it and try some contacts. Back to you, Steve, G1YPG.
I think on the 5000, I got to update my my firmware to make it TX in the right locations, Andy. So I've got the bloody ball ache.